What's up, guys? Fan 101 here. Again, another short review of Lucha Underground because literally not too much happened on the show. Not like a lot of details and everything. Very straightforward and a very good episode. We started off the show with Dario Cueto spinning his Dial of Doom. It went past Johnny Mundo, of course. For some reason, Ivelisse was on there. No, I think, and no way Ivelisse is going to face Matanza because she will die. It actually landed on Prince Puma, who's, of course, the first ever Lucha Underground champion. And, Dario said in Spanish, I think, that he'll just become another victim. The language may have been actually worse than that. The first match of the show actually was Ivelisse versus Martin. Yeah, we didn't get Puma and Matanza until the main event for good reason, because that's the kind of match you save for the main event. Ivelisse and Mariposa faced off against each other. This match was not that good. Mainly because this match, it was only 6 minutes long, but the match was boring. This match was absolutely boring. I was bored to tears watching this match. Ivelisse mercifully won in 6 minutes, even though 6 minutes was long. She mercifully won with a code red. I did like a couple of submission moves here, but other than that, the match was just boring me to tears. After the match was over, Mariposa and Marty the Moth beat up Ivelisse. She beat up Ivelisse, and that was it. So Marty is freaking nuts. Mariposa's nuts. She looks like almost like Mankind with that mask. The way her mask looks, it kind of reminds me of like a loose leaf version of Mankind. The mask obviously was different on McFoley, but other than that, yeah. Then we cut to Johnny Mundo confronting Dario Cueto in his office, saying that the fact that Puma got a shot at the title before he did was ridiculous. Puma's like, Cueto's like, not the cards. And then it's not what fate decided. And then Johnny Mundo lifted his shirt to show off his abs, saying that fate did not give him those abs. He worked for those abs. Why else he showed those abs, I have no clue. Maybe he wanted to show how much better his abs look compared to most people. My abs do not look that good. They're very light. So that's not happening. And by the way, I am not showing you my abs as much as I could right now. So, Lundrick, you do not have to fear. You will not see my non-existent abs, my non-existent six-pack. You will not have to see that, because the day that you do will be the day that I mock you for it. So Mundo said, "Just give me a shot at 60 stars." She lost and she got pinned in that match, the 8-man tag team match last week. And Cueto's like, "Yeah, you're right. She did get pinned. That makes sense." Problem is, Jack Evans pinned her, so it will be Jack Evans versus Sexy Star for the Gift of the Gods title next week. I assume it's next week. They didn't say it. Man, don't tell me I got the hiccups. And we got this package promo almost of, it was like, and they were saying follow the White Rabbit. So it's like, this is either Alice in Wonderland or the Matrix. I hope to God it's Alice in the Wonderland because the Matrix is already tough enough as it is. But apparently it's some wrestler making their debut. Whoever this White Rabbit person is, I'm somewhat interested to see what it is. Afterwards, Cage beat Tejano in the second match of their best of 5 series. This is actually a pretty good match, I must say. It was much better than the match they had previously. This match was alright. This match was alright. The match was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. I saw some good fire from both Cage and Tejano. I hope Tejano actually wins because I want to see Tejano do something. He hasn't done much. He didn't do all that much in season 2 at all. I want to see him do something in season 3. Ivelisse was in the locker room changing. Not in that way. She was not naked, although that would have been hot. Then comes in Jeremiah, who is her boyfriend. Jeremiah is played by Sammy Callahan, or the failed Solomon Crow in NXT. So Sammy Callahan that plays Jeremiah, I wanted to see your match. The idiot was apparently the idiot said apparently the idiot did not get there in time because he missed, and Evilise was not putting up with any of this shit. And Jeremiah was like, "Hey, look, if you need it, like you got beat up from what I see, you need help, just ask me and I can help you out." And Evilise straight up said, "Look, I want to keep the relationship and what I do in wrestling separate." And like, what's wrong with having a guy side by side to beat people up with? Evilise smartly said, "I already tried that once. Didn't work out." Remember, she was in a relationship with Son of Havoc, who is he's probably still in the basement with Masquerita Sagrada eating pizza rolls, or bagel bites, uh, with his grandma, I think, in the basement. What the hell is that all about? Oh god, someone explain that to me, please. Um, After that, by the way, Jeremiah was like when I get home, and Evilly said, when I get home, I'm gonna be drinking. Jeremiah drank like what looked like almost like vodka out of a little beer bottle, not a bottle, but like one of those little flasks, those skinny silver flasks. Evilise was pissed because now she's got to drive home. Of course, I'd be pissed too. If I got the shit kicked out of me, all I want to do is drink, and now I can't because this asshole, or in my opinion, this bitch, is drinking. Like, what the hell? What about me? Next we had Matanza defending the Lucha Underground Championship against Prince Puma, and what was a great match. It was the second best match of the week behind Charlotte and Sasha Banks. But this was still a great match. I said this in the match between Bushi and Kushida in my destruction reviews. Interference, could really break a match, but there are times when interference makes a match better. This was the case. What happened was Mil Muerte. Okay, so here's the thing. Prince Puma. By the way, before we get to that point, Prince Puma hit his normal Northern Lights suplex and then transitioned to a regular suplex. Matanza's a big boy. The fact that Puma was able to do that to Matanza, the guy's a strong dude for his size, which is weird to me. So to the finish, Puma hit the 630 splash on Matanza. Or was it a 630 splash or was it 360? Yeah, it was 630 splash. He hit the 630 splash on Matanza when he was recovering from just hitting it. Mil Muertes came in to spear the ever-living shit out of Puma. Puma probably has the best sell for a spear ever. He gets turned inside out every time he gets speared by Muertes. So he got speared by Muertes, got hit with a flatliner. Matanza then hit the Wrath of the Gods on Puma, and got the 1-2-3. This unlike the Kushida Bushi match added to the story because it's them continuing on the feud between Muertes and Puma. Katrina was out there too, though she didn't do that much. Probably just to control Muertes, but she just didn't do that much. Cueto was out there basically managing Matanza. I think he would have been a great manager in another place. Like, I don't know. Honestly though, I don't think he would have fit anywhere else. Cueto's great where he's at. So yeah, that's basically how it goes. Sorry, I heard something out there. Muertes, and interfering adds to the match because it builds to the eventual rematch. When that rematch will take place, I don't know. But when it does, it's going to be awesome. It's probably going to be a death match of some kind. Like just a freaking 20-minute clinic is what we need from these two. And that was awesome. We ended off the show with Killshot working out. He was bench pressing. Joey Ryan came in to give him a letter. Apparently some guy from outside gave it to him to give it to Killshot. Killshot's like, who was it? Like, I don't know, man. I'm not a detective. A little bit clever considering he actually is a detective. In storyline, of course. And Killshot opened the letter, and in a burned piece of paper, it said, "You left me for dead." Yeah, so who is this? We have no idea. Although just from that one letter, it's like, holy shit, Killshot, he's got a big problem on his hands. So that was a pretty good episode of Lucha Underground, with the exception of the opening match. That was boring as all hell. Pretty good episode. Go ahead and watch it. Judge it for yourself. Until next time, guys, I'll see you with my TNA review, and have a good night, and peace.